Hello, everyone, and welcome back to RN Info, the place where you get clear, reliable information on health topics. Today, we're going to be talking about angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors, commonly known as ACE inhibitors. But first, let's start with a question. What is the primary mechanism of action of ACE inhibitors? It's okay if you're not sure yet. Stay tuned to the end of the video and see if you can answer it along with a few other questions. Okay, let's dive into what we'll be covering today. What ACE inhibitors are, how they work, their side effects, and nursing management. So, what are ACE inhibitors? ACE inhibitors are a class of medications used to treat and manage chronic conditions. They're a versatile group of medications. And these conditions they treat include hypertension, congestive heart failure, myocardial infarction, chronic kidney disease, and coronary artery disease. Now, to better understand how ACE inhibitors work, we need to look at the main character of our story, angiotensin II. Angiotensin II is a potent vasoconstrictor that raises systemic blood pressure. In simple terms, it's a substance produced by your body that squeezes the blood vessels, causing blood pressure to rise. It actually does this in two ways. The first is by narrowing the blood vessels through that squeezing effect. The second is by stimulating hormones that tell the kidneys to retain salt and water, which raises fluid volume and increases blood pressure. The more fluid in the pipe, the higher the pressure. So now, let's look at how ACE inhibitors actually work. It's a chain reaction. The body first produces what we call angiotensin I, which is essentially harmless on its own. However, in the presence of angiotensin converting enzyme, ACE, an enzyme that converts angiotensin I into angiotensin II, that's where the problem starts. Once converted, angiotensin II triggers that increase in blood pressure. ACE inhibitors work exactly as the name suggests. They inhibit that enzyme. With no enzyme present, angiotensin I cannot convert into angiotensin II, which means no constriction of the blood vessels and no fluid retention, allowing blood pressure to drop. This also reduces the overall workload on the heart. Now, how do you recognize an ACE inhibitor by name? There's a simple trick. Look at the end of the drug name. Take these examples: enalapril, lisinopril, captopril. Do you see it? They are in pril. So the next time you see a medication ending in pril, you know exactly what class it belongs to. Now, let's talk about side effects. Common side effects include low blood pressure, which can cause dizziness. A persistent dry cough is also quite common with ACE inhibitors. However, there is a rare but life-threatening side effect called angioedema. This involves swelling of the face, the lips, and the upper airway, which can cause an airway obstruction. This is a medical emergency because it can prevent a person from breathing. ACE inhibitors are also contraindicated in pregnancy because they increase the risk of fetal harm during the developmental stage of the fetus. As for drug interactions, NSAIDs such as ibuprofen or naproxen can reduce the effectiveness of ACE inhibitors. Other blood pressure medications can also increase the risk of low blood pressure, so caution is needed when combining them. For nursing management, monitor blood pressure before and after giving medication and watch lab values, particularly potassium. since ACE inhibitors can cause potassium level to rise. Okay, now let's come back to that question from the beginning and see how you do. Question 1. What is the primary mechanism by which ACE inhibitors lower systemic blood pressure? Give you some time to think about this one. The answer is by preventing the conversion of angiotensin 1 to angiotensin 2. Question 2. A patient is prescribed enalapril. Based on the drug's surface, the nurse identifies the medication as belonging to which class? I'm hoping you remember this one. The answer is ACE inhibitors. Question 3. Which of the following is a life-threatening adverse effect of ACE inhibitors characterized by facial and airway swelling? If you said angioedema, that would be correct. Question 4. Which medication should be used with caution or avoided to prevent a reduction in the efficacy of ACE inhibitors? The answer is ibuprofen. And finally, question 5. What is the physiological effect of angiotensin 1 that ACE inhibitors aim to counteract? The answer is potent vasoconstriction and stimulation of aldosterone. And that brings us to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Drop in the comments how many questions you got right, and I'll see you in the next one.